Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now before I take this off, I want to tell you exactly where we are so that you understand what you're about to see. But I have recently been doing an internship which has been quite the experience, and I've been helping out specifically in the color part of the color and flavors that this company does. And if you work with colors, especially in powder form, they go everywhere and then you end up like this after wearing a mask the whole day. And I'm going to try my best to wash this off, but it did not come off too easily yesterday, so let's see how much I can do. I can deal with this, so let me get started on my makeup because we don't have a lot of time today. But I love random places tutorials, so of course I had to do one. So hi, if you don't know, my name is Zelda Fazed, and I started a series back in second year where I do my makeup in random places. This started because I didn't have a place to film in my apartment, so I was like, well, why don't we make filming fun? And I filmed in a McDonald's, I filmed on the train, ended up filming on the side of a highway in a bunch of interesting places. I have also filmed in a lab before, back in second year as well. I was in a microbiology practical and I filmed before going out to the movies. And that video did really well, so when I had another opportunity to film in a lab, I was like, absolutely yes. Now I already have my primer on, now I'm just dotting my foundation everywhere. I can't really see what I'm doing because I'm using my camera as my mirror, which is why I'm looking there and not there. Also didn't think, do any of my palettes have mirrors? Wait, they have. So I don't quite know when you're going to be seeing this video, but I am filming it on the 4th of November and it is my boyfriend's birthday. We want to go out for dinner and everything and go celebrate. I already got his gift, it's actually in my desk right now. I got him one of those like knife sharpening stones because that's the type of thing he'd be into, or like I hope he is. And he thinks we're gonna go to a restaurant and stay over at my dad's place, but actually I booked us into a guest house that has like a bunch of extras. They unfortunately don't provide breakfast, which I was really hoping to find that, but they do have like robes for you and they have a jacuzzi or at least a bathtub. I think they need a bathtub. And there's an aircon, Wi-Fi, TV, everything, which I'm sure you've already seen in vlogs at this point, but let me put some more foundation here where the blue is still kind of shining through. There's actually like a spattering of color on my beauty blender because I have color on my hands, even though I wash my hands like 3 times. The specific colors I've been using are water soluble, so if they get a single drop on them, they spread and go everywhere. And the other day I was working with a bunch of yellow, and at some point after having washed my hands, I like pushed my hair back because it was being frizzy. And like when I brought my hand back, which was damp, my hand was like yellow, and I was like, I will be washing my hair tonight. But this internship has been a lot of fun. I'm definitely getting to see a bit more of what the industry looks like. It's very different from what I was led to believe it would be. I didn't know this would be an option, but what I've been doing is I've been helping in the sampling department. And how it works is if a company wants a color or a flavor, they first want to know what it's going to be like before they order enough to actually put it on the shelves and sell it to people. So they ask for a sample and we send them a tiny little sample amount. They try it out and they either tell us, yes, it's good to go, I want to buy a big batch, or they're like, no, I actually want you to make this and this change. And then we change it, send it again until they're happy. So I usually get given like a list of things that I need to get, and I need to pack it into boxes, fill out all the shipping information and get it all out the door. And that has been fun because I've been getting to know all the products and see how they work and hear their applications. I also learned a lot about shipping. I now feel like I actually know how to ship my own packages. Not that that happens a lot. And Alex, the person working in the shipping department, she is so great. But she is so much fun and we get along really well, so I definitely enjoy my time with her, which I've been here for 3 weeks now. Today is 3 weeks and I'll be here for 3 more, so I'm exactly halfway through. But other than sending out samples and making up samples, now I've done all the usual things. So I put my foundation on, I put my concealer on, I set everything, which I now realize was a mistake. I keep forgetting to have a cream blush I want to use. But I want to use this banana powder to set underneath my eyes to just brighten up because I have been tired recently. The 9 to 5 gets to you, especially if you get up like super early to get here. But anyways, I can't get the little thing out, so I'm going to grab a spatula to do that. And look how cute and small this whole thing is. I love it. Let's see if I can catch that tab. Got it. Open. Now this came with a powder puff, but I don't want to use it. I'm just going to get this white thing dirty. So thank you very much. But I'm going to pick it up with the usual brush I use to set underneath my eyes. I'm just going to pick up some of this banana powder and work it in. But other than doing the sampling, I am also here to help with the Christmas gifts. And what this company is doing is basically sending out PR. They make something out of their products and send it to some of their clients that they worked with a lot during the year, kind of as a thank you, but also as a isn't this thing cool and you want to buy it. But someone had to make all of those, and that person was me. I'm gonna have to make TMI work as a blush, so I'm just gonna stamp it in there. It's the only powder I have, but remember that eyeshadow is a lot more pigmented, so definitely tap it off. Definitely tap it off before going in with it as a blush. Now, someone else did do the formulation, someone else came up with the concept. I just came to actually execute everything. So I was given the recipe, we went to make it in production, which that's a whole thing. You have to wear a hairnet, you have to wear a lab coat, you have to have long pants on, you have to wear like safety shoes with like metal tips and everything. The whole shebang. You also have to wash and sanitize before you go in, but we went in, we made everything. Lots of fun, quite the experience. Before I continue, I think Alex is gonna go home. Say hello to the internet. Hi and bye, this is Alex. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
So that is who I have been working with most. Our lab is like right in front of me. There's a big window so I can see everything. There's a lot of like confidential stuff, which has been pretty cool and quite the experience, because I'd hear about a product that's being developed and it would be super exciting. And then my boyfriend's like, oh, what did you do at work today? And I'm like, listen, I made a thing that's nice for people that you know and you're gonna like it. I can't tell you, but it's nice. Which also means we get to taste a lot of things. That is also a lot of fun. Everything in this lab is also edible, so I can like eat anything. I can drink out of all the glassware if I want to, which is bizarre because I'm so used to chemistry labs where you can't do that and you might die if you decide to do that. So very different, very unique experience. But I was telling you about the Christmas gifts, making them while I'm contouring and doing all that. I'd apologize for the rush, but like that is what you're signing up for one of these videos. Can never stay long. Is this brush still black from Halloween? Oh, I think it is still black from Halloween. But anyways, gin, Christmas. We made a non-alcoholic Christmas gin and we put some like fancy stuff in it that makes it all like swirly and cool. It's like that vodka that was very popular on the internet with all the like purple twists in it. Now I know how they do that. But it was a lot of work. Not just that I have to make everything, I had to fold all the boxes we were going to put it in. I had to wash all the bottles, sanitize all the bottles, put the drink in all the bottles, put all the stickers on all the bottles, put all the like fluffy, like nice things to fill up the box in the box, put the bottles in the box, close the box, and wrap it up with a nice little ribbon and tie it in a little bow. And I had to also attach like the card to it, and also had to cut all the ribbons, and it was a lot. It took a lot of time. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and now it's all standing there waiting for the people to go hand it out. You know, when someone's actually gonna go to the customer, they'll just take it with them, which is probably going to take at least a week. I just like hope no one walks in on me doing this. Like, some people know I'm doing this, not everyone knows I'm doing this. I have to say this is not the best lighting. I feel like everything looks kind of intense, but that's okay. Onto eyebrows, I'm going to do the usual thing just with pomade. I'm going to do a pretty natural look, and let me actually use a mirror while doing my brows. Kind of want to do big lashes, big liner, and a red lip because I'm going to be wearing this. It's actually a dress, but we're not allowed to have legs out, which like is a good thing because I miss so much color all the time. I would have colorful legs every day. So I took this dress, I pulled it up so it was short, and then I tucked it into like your typical work pants. The nice thing is I don't have to get changed before I go now because we're gonna go straight from work now to the restaurant we want to eat at. It's kind of early still, but traffic, and I couldn't book at the place actually. I tried calling for reservation and they said, no, they get like really full, they don't do reservations. And I'm like, you getting really full is why you should do reservations. But yeah, I'm just going to ditch the pants, wear the dress. I usually keep my heels here at work because for our morning meetings we wear our heels, and then the second we like start in the lab we change into lab shoes, which is just my normal like runners, because it would suck to be standing in the lab all day running around in high heels. So I'm very glad we get to wear lab shoes. But usually I come in with my lab shoes and I change into my heels and then change back into them. Reason being, I come in with the train every day, which has been quite the experience. I've been enjoying that. But that also means I need to be up early every morning, and then I catch the train, run up and down stairs, walk through parking lots, stuff like that. So I want to do that on my flats, not my heels. They're definitely just going to get scuffed up. And then also I don't have to worry about tripping next to the train tracks. I feel like my highlighter is like super intense, and I don't know if it's the lighting or if I didn't blend it out. I'm gonna go in with a touch more blush because I've been enjoying my blush lately. A little bit on the temples because why not? Now I'm going to set all of this because we're already on to eyeshadow. I usually use the butt of my beauty blender to make sure everything's smooth, but like, can you see if I focus it for you? How colorful the butt of this thing is, and if I bounce this on my face now, I'm just gonna have a bunch of colors on my face. So I'm not gonna do that. Just going to hope everything settles smoothly. I do feel like I'm still quite shiny though. I don't understand why I set my face like I usually do. I'm just gonna tap this brush everywhere. I'm not picking up any more product. I don't want anything to like stick too patchy to the setting spray, but maybe that grips it a bit better. Like I said, onto eyeshadow, I'm just gonna pick up Dusty Rose. And I'm going to work that in my crease very lightly. I want to do the just liner thing, but I always like a bit of eyeshadow in there. Now I was saying I really enjoy using the train. I'm enjoying learning that we do actually have a public transport system here. Not only does the train go between towns, but the train also has buses that you can get onto that will take you to your exact destination. Now my sister's been nice enough to pick me up every day, or most days, which is so nice because we get to like chat in the car and hang out, catch up and stuff like that as I'm like coming and going from work. But I can definitely also take the bus. I've done that a few times. I'm gonna take Mulberry on this flat yet fluffy brush that is still black from Halloween things. Let this be your reminder to actually wash your brushes. I actually wanted to do it this weekend, but it's so rainy and I don't think they're going to dry. I have to say the one downside about public transport is you see people a lot more, and people are, well, people, I guess. I had some weird guy talking to me on the train and like asking like a bunch of personal questions and stuff, and I was like, could you not, like, this is not nice. Which is your lesson to mind your own business on public transport. I don't understand people who want to like chat to strangers every day. Like if you're bored, bring a book, watch a video or something. I'm gonna take like a touch of black and apply it close to my lash line, just making it a little bit more smoky. And also I'm gonna go in with black liner on my lower lash line as well. Something that is just like so fun is I have like told people now that I do the whole makeup thing. I have a YouTube channel, whatnot, but no one has seen me do makeup because I don't wear makeup into work. I get up way too early to do that. Also, it's not necessary. Don't let anyone convince you that you need makeup to look professional. Because if the men that literally run these companies can come into a meeting barefaced, why can't you? But this is not going to be the first time that some of them see me in makeup and it's like, ta-da. I promise I know what I'm doing. I'm taking a nude shade and I'm kind of using it to open up the inner corner of my eye to see what a difference it makes. Also don't like leaving a part of my eyelid like open. I feel like it looks unfinished, so I always go with a nude shade if I want to work with negative space. And then just to make sure I don't have choppy lines, I just go in a little bit more with the blending brush on the edges. And whatever's on this brush, I'm just going to put a little bit on my lower lash line so it isn't empty there either. For the highlighter under my brow, I'm gonna go in with Glistening? Question mark? Sure, why not? It's quite the golden highlight, but Fairy is more shimmery and I don't want that either. Out of the door, I can see the people like walking down the stairs as they're heading out. And like I stress every time that someone's gonna come in here. But the only person who might come in here already went home, so maybe we're in the clear. I'm taking my black eyeliner pencil and I'm going to tightline, which if you don't know what that means, it means you color in your lower lash line and your upper lash line. It tickles at first, but you get used to it really quickly. Also pay attention to where your iris, the colorful part of your eye, is when you're doing this because it does not like having a pencil touch it. And if you're doing your lower lash line, you're working like below your iris usually, and that's why you can just go and do the whole thing in one go. But it's really hard to do the top one without going where your iris is. So I usually do the one side and then look in the other direction and do the other side. I definitely do want a new eyeliner that's more like pigmented. And also fully cruelty free. This one is not. That's why I don't tell you what it is. This would be a really bad time to find out I didn't pack my eyeliner. Okay, I did pack it. I like triple checked this morning. I did pack it. So a moment of silence while I focus on doing my eyeliner. I'd say that's pretty good. I am not going to do an inner corner wing. Like, it looks cute, but it ends up like stressing me out throughout the night because if my eye's itching anywhere, it's in the inner corner and then I can't touch it. And if I happen to forget and touch it, then like everything is smudged and I'm worried about that. So I want to have a good time, so I'm not going to do it. But eyeliner is not the same, but it's okay. The idea counts. I am considering doing something extra, like a small second wing or little dots somewhere or something. But I don't want to mess it up either, so what are we going to do? I made 2 dots right above. I hope they're even. They're probably not. I can never ever stop at 1 dot, so I made it 3. Can you see them? Probably not. That's okay. I do want to curl my lashes and put mascara on and all that, but I don't want to like smudge the eyeliner now, so I'm gonna move on to lips. And like I said, I'm gonna be wearing this and it has red in it, so I want to do a nice red lip, nice and bright. Haven't done one in forever. It's probably gonna ruin my mask, but we'll just deal with that. I now realize I absolutely should have sharpened this pencil before I left this morning because I did not bring my sharpener. So I guess we will not be overlining today. So like a fun game I played when I got here at first was trying to guess how old everyone was. Because you'll see, if you ever do like an internship, professional people love telling the newbie how they got into their position. They love telling you their professional journey, how they graduated, where they were first, and how they got promoted and stuff like that. Like every person in their own time made time to tell me their whole journey, everyone except for marketing. And when I told my boyfriend about it, he said everyone did the exact same thing at the internship he did, and he's in like an entirely different field, so it's not just a food science thing, I guess it's a people thing. And I found that kind of cute, but I wanted to know how old everyone was. And I didn't want to ask, but like sometimes I'd say something here or there, or drop hints, or mention birthdays or something, and then you're like, wait, no, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And at most, I was only 2 years off, so I was pretty impressed with myself. So if you're ever in a similar situation, I recommend you try it. Now I'm gonna take this coral colors, not the brightest, but a touch in the middle. You know I have to do the whole dimension thing. The fun thing is my lab coat is a mess, so I can just like wipe my hand off on it. I definitely need to clean it though. Like, look at my sleeves. They are quite colorful on both arms, and this did leak through my lab coat and it stained the white shirt I was wearing underneath. I also have like a bunch of color up the front. Look at that. It is everywhere. And I'm gonna have to wash this thing like separate from everything else because these are water soluble, but they're also meant to go very far, and this is like a concentrated amount out of my sleeves. So I am worried I throw it in the washing machine with everything else and it just makes the washing machine water blue and everything comes out of shade blue. Hello! Okay, no questions asked. Didn't die. That's nice. Also, I was just thinking like 2 minutes ago, like I'm already so far, so many people have gone home, like is anyone really gonna walk in on me? Never get too comfortable doing your makeup in a random place. Moral of the story. Oh, I definitely grabbed my mascara. No. Yes, I did. I'm just blind. But on that note, let's wrap this up quickly. I literally just have lashes left. Also, I think my boyfriend's already here and I don't want him waiting in the car too long on his birthday. This video was only supposed to take 25 minutes because I didn't think I was going to be able to talk. There's like a really loud fridge in here. But I asked and they turned it off for me, so I'm talking and now everything's taking long. I don't have lashes on some top. Cool. Ek wil maar geklop.
Jy moet vir my leer hoe om jou wind aan te doen.
Okay. Yay! Let me pack everything up. For lashes, I'm using these silly ones I always use. And let's hope they go on easily. But then let me pack up and get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm very impressed that we actually managed to pull off this video, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the final result, if you can see what that looks like. Hopefully I get a cute picture for the thumbnail. No, I should actually take one in the lab so you can see I'm in the lab. That's the whole point. So let me pull my ponytail up a bit higher and get on that. And then I will see you all again next time. Bye bye.